Hello and welcome to AUC Observer. This is Rehab Ismail. I'm reporting from home, like millions of people around the world had to work remotely after the coronavirus pandemic. Nowadays, a great part of our daily tasks are performed online, like working, shopping, meeting people, watching movies, going on virtual museum tours, and even attending concerts. But was Egypt ready for such a great digital transformation? First, let's understand what does digital transformation means from my guest who is joining me online, Mr. Fadi Younan, General Manager at Extreme Solution, an international digital transformation company. Hello, Mr. Fadi.
Hello, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
What is the concept of digital transformation?
Digital transformation actually is a very interesting concept. It really means any form of digital endeavor or activity that transforms the business, either in the way that it presents its products or services to its stakeholders, or empowering this business to do the internal work in a faster or a cheaper or a more efficient way.
Thank you, Mr. Fadi, and I will get back to you again. Such great digital transformation occurred after the coronavirus needs a very good internet connectivity. So, let's see some indicators on the internet subscriptions in Egypt before the pandemic.
حظر حركة المواطنين على كافة الطرق العامة اعتباراً من الساعة 7 مساءً حتى 6 صباح اليوم التالي.
After the measures imposed to stop the spread of COVID-19, we have seen a surge in internet demand. ADSL internet usage has increased by up to 40%, adding to 50% rise in mobile internet usage at home, which ended in some slowdowns in the internet service. Also, the global traffic to social media platforms and other major sites is causing a slowdown from their end. Some mobile operators in Egypt have been working on boosting indoor capacity and reaching of signals in several governed rates, trying hard to ensure proper connectivity indoors. While the four main mobile operators in the country, along with Telecom Egypt, have offered new internet packages. Some customers were satisfied with the internet services, while others were not. And now joining me, Ms. Hind Abeid, Corporate Strategy Director for Telecom Egypt Company. Do you think that the internet services in Egypt were reliable during COVID-19?
Actually, I answer this question very confidently. Yes, the internet service was reliable during the COVID-19. And actually, this came as a result of an integrated operational plan that was implemented by Telecom Egypt almost more than 18 months ago. When you develop the internet service that is available to the customer, you have to work on all the backbone layers that provide high quality internet. You have to upgrade your international, upgrade your core network, your transmission network, and most importantly, use state-of-the-art technology with the optical fiber technology. And this is what was done throughout the 18 months. And moreover, you have to complement this with providing appealing packages to the customers. In the 1st of July 2019, we provided new packages to our customers with the availing minimum speed of 30 megabits per second to our home users. On the contrary, before it was 5 megabits per second. This allowed the customers to be able to use high quality internet at their homes. And this was also complemented with competitive prices where you have availed the lower prices for the gigabit per second.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hind Abeid, for joining me in this interview.
And now, joining me online, software engineer Shahir Shaheen. What do you think of the decisions taken by the telecom sector to accommodate the digital transformation in Egypt after COVID-19?
This is the closest we have become to putting the internet as an infrastructure to a test with probably no preparation at all, to see how reliable and efficient it can be at responding to a major crisis humanity has been going through. What we have seen is the internet works. It's reliable. It's up to this challenge and bigger challenges.
Thank you, Engineer Shahir Shaheen, for joining me. The public sector companies were greatly affected. How they reacted to maintain their workflow? To answer this question, I'm glad to have Ms. Heba Asim, Digital Transformation Director Consultant at Ministry of Public Business Sector. What are the digital solutions adopted by the public sector companies to accommodate the measures taken after COVID-19?
The impact of COVID-19 is we're accelerating the implementation of some projects such as ERP and other projects. So we make sure that this automation happens as soon as possible.
Would you please tell me what is ARB stands for?
Enterprise Resource Planning. This is a system that automates all the operations and makes sure that there is one system that integrates all operations and workflows in one system, so it's easier to follow and to audit and even to work every day. You don't use papers anymore. You use a system that documents all the actions and it automatically translates them into charts and into operational tools. So,
thanks, Ms. Heba Asim, for joining me. And now going to Mr. Fadi Yunan, asking about the private sector. What are the digital solutions they need to proceed and not to affect the work quality?
I think now, given the new norm where everyone is working in their own home, their own silo, physically, not meeting, I think employees need three important pillars. The first pillar would be the ability to communicate. Employees need to be able to talk freely and communicate with all their partners and their colleagues and their superiors and their customers and their suppliers and their teams in all ways. And that's why we've seen how all the online video conferencing tools are spiking now in usage. The second pillar would be that all the staff need to have the ability to collaborate together. So I cannot only have a call with someone or a video call with someone, but I need to work with someone on a proposal or a document or an important financial sheet or a certain function together. I need to collaborate with people. So I need to provide tools and processes for collaboration digitally. The third important pillar would be access. Employees need to have access. What do we mean by access? Access to the internet, access on the level of devices, access on the level of process, that they can go in and they can be identified that they are the people that have access to these documents and they are well known, which is called identity management in the IT world. And the third level in access is access to information, access to knowledge. What I can knock on a door now and get, I need to be able to get online. So how can I facilitate this access to the employees?
Thank you so much for the interesting information. And now let's have a look on some efforts were made to decrease the effect of the coronavirus pandemic in Egypt. The National Telecom Regulatory Authority has agreed with the 4 mobile operators in Egypt and internet service providers to provide all staff working in the medical field a free airtime of 3,000 minutes and 10 gigabytes per month, in appreciation to their extraordinary efforts to combat COVID-19 pandemic. And to promote distance learning, it increased the download quota of home internet packages by 20% to attend to students' needs in browsing different educational platforms. And to encourage citizens to stay at home for longer periods, it has promoted the use of e-transactions via e-payment methods. But what about the post-coronavirus pandemic era? Mr. Fadi, after COVID-19, do you think that businesses will request more digital solutions in their workflow, or they will deal with the current experience as a temporary situation?
I don't really think that's temporary. The latest reports are coming in, and the companies like Facebook and Google are extending their work from home or remote work policy till end of 2020. So, and people are expecting that complete opening of everything in the economy will happen in 1 to 2 years' time. So I think this is a long-lasting impact on the businesses, on the behavior of the business, on the behavior of the employees, and the behavior of the customers and the important stakeholders of the business.
Improving the digital transformation in Egypt is essential, as Egypt is a significant gateway to African markets and connects several parts of the world. The coronavirus pandemic, which is a humanitarian catastrophe not witnessed in the modern history, will redraw the global economic map, boosting investment in digital transformation and e-businesses. That was Rehab Ismail for AUC Observer.